Hi guys, it's Jenna. I'm here to talk about how to cope with suicidal thoughts. And yeah, so step one is deal with the initial impulse. And I have a quote here. It says, "The whole system that we live in drills into our brains that we're powerless, that we're weak, that our society is evil, etc., and so forth. It's all a big fat lie. We are powerful, beautiful, and extraordinary. There is no reason why we cannot understand who we truly are, where we are going. There is no reason why the average individual cannot be fully empowered. We are incredibly beautiful, powerful things." Step two, get a job you enjoy doing. I can't express this enough how important this is because, if you love what you're doing every single day, then it's just going to make your life so much easier. And if you can't have a job, if you're still in school, like you're still a teenager, then try to go to a school that you enjoy, or at least try to make it as enjoyable as possible. No, it's kind of hard because it's school, but it's still possible. Step three is kind of an easy one because I don't think any of you would really do this, but there are some out there, so I just should touch on the subject. Some people will have suicidal thoughts just to make other people feel guilty, and that's really not okay. That's not helping or benefiting anybody. Step four is one that I've kind of had trouble grasping for a while until recently. It's saying, realize that suicide is a permanent solution to a temporary problem. What I'm pretty much trying to get across here is that things will get better, and we want you to be around to actually understand that they do, to realize that they do. Because if you kill yourself now, who knows what might come in 5 years from now. You could be president of the United States, you can have your biggest house in the world, you can be one of the sweetest people in the world, you can have a great family, you can make a difference, and that's really something that's really sad to watch. People waste their future on suicide, and this problem will go away. It won't matter 5 years from now, and maybe it will, but maybe it won't, and we want you to be alive to see that. Step five, if you have a plan to hurt yourself, put away the things that could contribute to that. So put away the razor, the lighter, the rope, the knife, etc. This one's hard. It takes a lot of willpower, I know. It takes a lot of willpower to take those away from you. But if you really want this, then you're gonna have to take that. Step six, look for the good in life. This is really important because if you don't have a positive outlook on life, it can make depression feel 10 times worse, and it just seems impossible, and I know that. So just try to see what's good in life. Try to recognize that you have a great family if you do, you have a good job if you do, you have a good school, you do well in school. Find at least one thing in your life that you absolutely love and wouldn't want to, get rid of. What I like to do, and what one of my friends told me to do once, was if it's at night, which most of the time it is for me, I look at the stars and I count a blessing for each star that I see. So if I see 10 stars in the sky, which is usually a lot more, then I see 10 blessings in my life, and I have to name those out, and by the end of the night, I feel so blessed. Step seven, look for someone to confide in. This is really important. I know you guys some of you think that you can deal with this on your own, but really it's a two-person task. It's so hard to do this alone. I had to do it alone, and I don't want any of you to do this alone. It's so much easier if you have somebody there by your side. So my number I will post at the end of this video, or you can just message me on YouTube or Instagram, or there's no messaging for Instagram, but on Facebook, my link is in the description, on Twitter. I'm totally to your advantage, and I really hope I could help you guys. It just helps so much. Step 8 and step 9 are eat healthy and exercise. They kind of fall under the same category, so I'll do them together for, sake of time. Exercise really releases endorphins into your body, which make you feel better than you really are, and it just helps so much. And eating healthy does the same thing. It releases endorphins and you feel better about yourself. Step 10 is my favorite one, because this is what I'm doing right now. This is my step 10 to my recovery, and you are all a part of it. Find a cause. Putting yourself into work, that's something that you love to do, without any recognition for doing it or any money for doing it, it's just the best feeling in the world. My cause is either special ed. I want to make a school for special ed children, or doing this, helping people who are feeling suicidal or depressed or anxious. I love to help people, and that's what I'm going to do. And I might be ridiculed for it. I already am a lot, but I think it's worth it, because that is what I need to do for my own health, and it has nothing to do with other people. It's for me. I mean, of course, I do it for you too, but step 11, speak kindly to yourself. And I know I spelled kindly wrong, and don't make fun of me for that. So, if you constantly talk about yourself down, then you're constantly going to be down. If you talk yourself up, you're constantly going to be up, except, a little downfall here and there. But it's really important to talk nicely about yourself and love yourself. I can't stress this enough. You have to love yourself before anyone else can love you. Step 12, find a new emotion. I know it's hard to feel happy when you're really depressed. It might be impossible sometimes. So find a new emotion. Hatred and anger is way better than feeling despair and depressed. So next time you feel depressed, try first to section off your depression into a new emotion, such as happiness or love. And if that doesn't work for you, then by all means, get angry. Just make sure you don't take it out on somebody else that doesn't deserve it. Step 13 is one of my favorites also. I do this one quite a bit. It's think of your future. I do this one quite a bit because I know I have a really ambitious future, and my dreams scare me shitless. And if your dreams don't scare you, then you're not dreaming big enough. Dream of something wild that you can put all your energy into, and I guarantee you'll get at least close to that goal, and you'll shoot for the moon and you'll fall among the stars. That's my favorite quote. I like to think of my future as in I'll have a big family, someone that loves me. I will be able to help others in my school that I'm going to build, and that just helps me through the toughest times sometimes, is just knowing that this is just now. This is a time in now, and 5 years, 10 years from now, this won't matter. Step 14 is something that most of you will really like. Write it out. I did this one a lot too, because I love poetry and it helps me so much. And for others it might not, and that's totally perfectly fine. Just find one of the other 14 steps, 13 steps to find what suits you. You'll find something. It just might take a while. Okay. As a side note, I would just like to say that I love you all so very much. You're all beautiful people, and you deserve the best in life. You really do. I don't know. I might not know you. You might be a total stranger. I might never know you. But I want you to know that you are very loved. Very loved. If you can't think of anybody right now, think of me. I love you very much. And I want to see you prosper from this. You will survive this if you allow yourself to.